Good afternoon. So I'm out here with my Reximex Mito. This is in 2.2 cal, and I've got some GSB Expresses, 14.35 grain at 10 meters. We'll do 7 shots using the fixed sights and see how we do. So I'm going to zoom in on the target. She's out putting about 5 foot-pounds, so we'll see. It's going to aim just below the centre of the target with the fixed sights and see how she groups. So here she goes, first shot. It looks like it could be quite low. Yes. So we'll stick with the aim point. So aiming at the dead centre, we're putting the actual foresight over the centre of the target. The pull of this trigger is about 3.5 to 4 pounds. At some point I might try and lighten that a little bit, but she's quite manageable. And like I said, this is 10 meters away. Just shooting off a rice bag, or a VSA bag filled with rice, we say. Right, that's 7 shots. So what we'll do, we'll go and put the fresh target out, and then we'll compare the 2 targets. Okay, be back shortly. Good afternoon. So I'm back with my Reximex Mito 0.22 cal, and I've got some Webley FTT pellets. These are 14.66 grain, which is slightly heavier than the GSB Expresses. I'm going to take 7 shots using the fixed sights. Aim point will be the same as the GSBs, so the foresight will be in the centre of the actual target, and see how we do. So I'm going to zoom in on the target. This is at about 160 bar. So we'll see where they actually group. Probably be a bit low, because the GSB did group low. So here goes. As I said before, the actual trigger pull is about 3 to 4 pounds. Manageable. I'm going to put 7 shots in, lifting off the front of a bag. Right, that's 7 shots. Okay, so what we'll do, we'll bring that target up, and then we'll have a close look at both targets side by side. Right, so we've got both targets side by side here. So this is the GSB Expresses, 14.35 grain, and they're the Webley FTs, which are 14.66 grain. Now whether it was me or whether it was the pellet, but the GSBs grouped pretty nicely, and we'll be able to play the videos back and compare them. But yeah, they're not bad. I think the play may improve. I've got to make some adjustments to the regulator because she's not being particularly consistent at the moment for the reg, even though the energy is about right. Notice they're both shooting low about the same, even though that's a slightly heavier pellet on the right. So I think this pistol would definitely benefit from a fully adjustable rear sight. It is a dovetail rail on the back, so I might even have an old sight lying around that's adjustable, and I might do a swap over, because there's no elevation on the rear sight. You can't bring it up to the aim point. The aim point was here, the foresight was on the centre here, so I mean that is the highest you're going to get it without aiming up here. So you know you want to bring it up at least an inch, maybe an inch and a half adjustability to bring it onto the centre. So that's the Mito. It's a really nice pistol, getting good shot count, over 100 shots at the moment, from a 250 bar down to about 100 bar. But she's still not entirely consistent at the moment. The power, I've adjusted the hammer spring a little bit and got the power up from 3.8 up to about 5, which I'm happy with, using the heavier pellet, the 18 grain pellet. But I just want to actually basically improve the consistency, so I'll probably make some tiny small regulator changes, keep working on that until I can get it down to about maybe 20 FPS over the whole 80 shots, something like that. Yeah, the trigger's heavier than I'd really like, obviously 3 to 4 pounds. My pull off is about 3.5 on the trigger. Obviously the first stage is nice and light, second stage break is about 3.5 to 4 pounds. But yeah, it's manageable. I mean, the MP Mark II Trail has a 3.5 pound pull. 3.5 pound pull, and that's perfectly shootable. Obviously, it's not as light as a Star trigger at 500 grams, but even then, I reckon I'll be able to get a pretty decent group with this. One-handed, yeah, I'm gonna be doing some 10-meter one-handed and compare it to the Steyr and the Gamma pistols all side by side and see how they shoot. But then again, this is a 2.2, not a 1.77. So I hope you like that little video. Take care, and thanks for watching.